Yeah, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Makakwadash, double honors to our head apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to all you Akim who dares to on this wake, and sincerity and charity with humiliation across the four winds. To you I salute. This is the brother Yahweh Sap from the GMS Bombers Camp. Back at you with the next lesson. Tonight, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I was monitoring this Nipah virus down there in India, and it looked like it getting voiced and voiced on that side, and we Great Millstone was teaching, but that's a long time. I mean, since the COVID-19, we know it would have been a next pandemic. We know a next pandemic was coming. A pandemic, I'll call it, because we know how these devils go. These devils has two things. They plan things and they make you believe it's like it's accident or accidents like you or just pop up out of the blue. But we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai what these devils them dealing with. And this virus, this Nipah virus, they're saying something would just come around. This being around a little while. Salakia. This Nipah virus being around a little while. This being around a while. But we know what they using it for right now. In India right now it's like it just pop up. It just happened. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we know all of this is a part of Esau plan. Because the way the virus come, the way the people them catching the virus, is through the fruit bats and the pigs. And down there in India, them people down in India, they love pork. And then the fruit bat is it's a delicacy. They use that too. They cook that as well too. I think that as a delicacy. But mainly food bats love to eat on sweet fruits. And India have a lot of sweet fruits down there. In India, and what they do too. India have some palm trees. India have palm trees whereby they mold these trees whereby they get this sap from the tree. And with them molding the tree, Witching is putting a hole somewhere in the tree or chipping it somewhere where the sap could drain. The food bats usually go and drink that as well. But all of this, like I say, is a part of Esau plan. And they get a little article I'd like to get into on that. No, it ain't long, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai be edifying and serve the purpose. And the first part of the article reads, a new outbreak of the Nipah virus in India, West Bengal state, has placed health authorities across Asia on high alert. The virus, which can have a fatality rate of up to 75%, has already hospitalized healthcare workers and forced more than 100 people into quarantine. I mean, these people already contract this virus. These people have families. These people have friends. And they say you could contract it too. through human contact. So most likely with 100 people now in quarantine, and it's a possibility whereby the healthcare workers now contracting it through trying to help these people which in quarantine. Akim, this can spread wide. This coming, this that next pandemic. And when you check social media and you see the amount of stories and articles on social media and these news platforms to see what's really going on this with this virus in India, we know this is gonna be a next outbreak, big outbreak through the spirit and power of Hashem Shai. It's the book of 2nd Esdras 15 and 49, and it reads, "See, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence." Well, we know what that means. Pestilence. Pestilence as disease and other outbreaks. Torment from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Pestilence is a torment from Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Mainly, we know that's a disease, that's an outbreak. To waste the houses with destruction and death. And that's mainly what this is all about. They say 75% of the people would contract this, mean whatever, 75% of who people would ever contract this die from this disease. So that means this thing is fatal. This Nipah virus is fatal. And they said it's more deadlier than the COVID-19. And we know COVID killed millions and millions. They ain't give you the true number on how much people the COVID killed, but that COVID-19 killed plenty of people. That killed millions of people, and that's still killing people through the job, that beetle juice what they take. Especially the people what you see take that and have all kind of complications that still killing people. Now with this new virus come out, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be real worse and more deadlier. So we expecting to have a mass outbreak with this Nipah virus. This gonna kill a lot of people. And it reads inside the article, Nipah is clarified as a priority pathogen by the World Health Organization due to its high literally and lack of provided vaccine or specific treatment. It is primarily transmitted through food bats and pigs, but can also spread between humans, causing severe respiratory illness and fatal brain inflammation. So this thing crazy. Anytime you contract this, I mean it's a 99.9% chance of living with this virus. And it's so easy to contract. It's so easy to contract. And we know, like I say, these health workers, Salakia, with working these hospitals and trying to help these people, they contracting it. And much more, because this thing could be fatal, and it can spread all around in the eastern part of the world. This thing gonna spread. We know this can spread through the spirit and power of Hashem Yahushai. According to the way you contract this disease, what you contracted from, and how you contract it. This disease is going to spread. And for the past couple of days, I was just monitoring it. I was checking up on the articles and trying to keep update on what's going on with it through the spirit and power of Bashim Oshai. But we know what's going to happen. It's the book Ezekiel 14 and 21. And it reads, For thus said the Most High Power, how much more when I send my fourscore judgments upon Jerusalem, the sword and the famine, and the noisome pest and the noisome beast, and the pestilence to cut off from it man and beast. And you see, same thing here. Yahweh Shem Yahushai speaks about the pestilence. The way he gonna do what he wanna do. The way he gonna judge these people. The way he is gonna play out prophecy amongst the people on this planet. Right? And we know Yahweh Shem Yahushai words does not go void. And all of this is a part of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai movie playing it out. And like I say, Akim, this thing is going to spread, and it's going to spread worldwide. This is the next pandemic. It's coming. This is the next pandemic. It's coming. And I expect it to soon be on the west side of the world in a short order. And it reads inside the article. So to prevent widespread, countries include Thailand, Nepal, Taiwan, have introduced airport screenings, health declarations, and border checks for the travelers arriving from affected regions. Officials hope early detection and containment will stop the outbreak from escalating into a broader regional crisis. See that they expect this thing to spread. Don't mind them talking, but they trying to stop, or what they doing to try to prevent this from happening. This can happen because India is a big place and people traveling in and out of there every other day. And you have a lot of Westerners travel to India as well. Plenty Westerners travel to India. Americans, Canadians, and other Western world countries travel down to India. And mainly how they catch it, how this disease is spread. Through pigs and bats. Through the pigs and the bats. And the Indians, them love, down there in India, they love the bat soup. They love to eat pork. And the way they cook the pork, when you see the Westerners go down to India, they go there and they indulge themselves into that shit. They love that shit. But we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushai said these things we not supposed to eat nor touch. So I guess that's the reason why Yahweh Shem Yahushai put this disease within these things. In these bats and these pigs. You know? Because we ain't supposed to eat these things. And you get a lot of jakes too that travel down through India for the same reason. Call it delicacy for the food. Not only the food, probably the women as well, because they go down there and they indulge themselves in the women as well. You know what I mean? Because, you know, most of jakes right now, they ain't dealing with the black woman. They really dealing with these other nation women. You know, and through that contact and different things, that's how this thing gonna spread. You know, and this is the book of Leviticus 11. Leviticus 11 and 7. And it reads, and the swine, though he divided the hoof and be cloven footed, yet He cheweth not the cut. He is unclean to you. You ain't supposed to be touching these things. You ain't supposed to be eating these things. That's the reason now. The reason why this thing spreading. Because they eating the bots. So like here, they eating the swine, which is the hog, which is unclean. They eating the bots, which is unclean. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai say these things are unclean unto you. So Lakia, and we know just the way this disease is be spreaded. But mainly it can happen through human contact. We know that's how it can happen. It can spread through human contact. It can start in India and it can end wherever Yahweh Hashem Yahushai want that to end. So that Akim, that's just a little insight on what's going on down there in India with that virus, that Nipah virus, and like I said, I can monitor it and see how it go, and continue to probably update Yakims on it and whatever I could bring forward from it. So with that, shalom until we meet again. Shalom.